Hey, everybody, it's Marty Bahama. So tonight's episode is a little different than normal. Typically, I'm showing you the Facebook groups. I'm trying to teach you how to get out there and use the Facebook groups to bring in endless clients, endless customers. Doesn't matter what kind of business, no matter what kind of profession. I'm always trying to say, hey, you can use the Facebook groups as a virtual store. No matter what type of business you have, it could be a virtual store. If you're a professional, you can use the Facebook groups as like your personal backyard. Now all of a sudden you just start filling this holding pond up. All these people start coming in. They know what you do, whether you're a realtor, loan officer, plumber. It doesn't matter if you're a professional or even a business owner. The Facebook groups are going to work for you. But right here, I've had a lot of people say, "Hey, Marty Bahama, how many Bahama shirts do you have?" And well, I didn't really actually count them, but what I am going to do is kind of go through from worst to best. So if you are a Bahama shirt fan, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned because at the very end of this video, you're going to see my favorite all-time Bahama shirts. But here we go. We'll start with this one. This one right here would be one of my least favorites. This is kind of an older one. When I first started buying these Bahama shirts, what I did is focus more on eBay and not just going out and buying the shirts, either brand new. And so I picked up some older Bahama shirts. I ain't saying it's a bad thing though, because honestly, one of my favorite top five, I think 5 or 6 favorite shirts is a pretty old shirt that I picked up off eBay a long time ago. But I love the colors. I love the fact that it looks like it's got that nostalgia going to it, But next least favorite would be this one right here. And I love the colors on this shirt. This one right here is a Caribbean, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And I've got some Tommy Bahama mixed in here. I've got some Caribbean mixed in here, and a few other different kind of brands, but mainly probably the majority of these are going to be Tommy Bahama and Caribbean. And Caribbean, some of them hold up pretty good and they fit really well, and some of them just get kind of. I could take this thing to dry cleaners and it's still going to be, just kind of have that look to it, So it's definitely one of my least favorites. And plus too, just the fabric didn't hold up good on the Caribbean like it normally does. This is more not really a Bahama shirt. It's more of a jungle shirt, but it is a Tommy Bahama shirt. So it's definitely one of my down to my least favorite areas too. And then we have now this right here. One thing I don't like about this shirt is, besides the fact the collar does not like to stay straight, is that you can barely see the palm trees on this, and they're white, they're there, but you can barely see them. So this one right here's got more of the I don't know, maybe that 70s look, and I should probably have some of those little string beans hanging out through the doorways and come through making a noise and stuff. So that's kind of an older one, And this one right here is too. I've had that one for a while, and it's kind of older, and it kind of feels papery, I do love the way the Bahama shirts. Any Bahama shirts are like palm trees and pineapples. That's usually always my favorite. Which that's typically most of them. Besides the flowers or the beaches and stuff like that, which I love the beach too. But this one is not a Bahama or a Caribbean. I don't think. No, it's island shore, and it's okay, but nah, it just don't fit good. So it ain't really about the looks for this shirt for me. Why it's one of my not so liked ones. More about the feel and the way it fits. So if some of these look good to you, then that's probably what I'm basing it on more than not just the looks, but more the way it just kind of dinges up or whatever, and it don't feel good. It's more of that's another island shore shirt. I think I've tried 2 of those shirts out, and I decided, nope, I'm sticking with Tommy Bahama or Caribbean. Caribbean seems to be pretty good. This is another Caribbean shirt, but Kamikaze likes this shirt, but to me, it just looks very grandpa-ish. I'm already in my mid-40s. I don't need to look like I'm 90, so we don't need to do that. And this one right here, it's okay, but about the same as I feel about the other. And I would say probably, yeah, they're getting a little bit better. These are probably some of my worst ones, so it's definitely getting a little bit better. It's not a hated shirt by any means. And this shirt's decent. I like it. I like this Bahama shirt. All right, it's got like this kind of the sailboat look, even though it's more of a canoe, and with the palm trees and the blue and the yellow. So I like the way that shirt looks. It looks pretty solid. So it's definitely one of my better ones. And then we get here. This is a totally different top shirt. It's called Saddle Bread. And the only reason I got it is because it had the palm trees on it and pineapples. One day I said, "Hey, you ought to get that," and just because it's got the palm trees. And I said, "Sure," but not so good on the material. Definitely don't have that feel that the Tommy Bahama has or the Caribbean, and especially the Bahama. Bahama really has that that whole silk feel or whatever we do. But this is the Tommy Bahama shirt here, and I really like this. And it looks like the seashells. One of my faves. So now you can see I've got a lot of faves here, but now I've got my top three. Another one of my favorites here. I like this one just for the fact it's got that, this is a different type look to it. Now you got some palm trees in the background, but some flowers go with the palm trees. And sometimes you'll see some with, like this right here, for example. Sometimes you'll see like that jungly look mixed in with a palm tree look. But this right here, to me, would be more considered a jungle look. Because it doesn't really have the beach, it doesn't have the seashells, it doesn't have the ocean. But it's okay. It's still a Bahama shirt, and I'm Marty Bahama, so it's all right. So I like that one. This right here, this is pretty sweet. This is one of my faves because it's got the pineapples and it's blue, and it's just got a really good look to it and a great feel. And this one right here is a Caribbean. Tommy Bahama. This is Tommy Bahama is going to dominate this market. Now this shirt, I've always felt like it's a little too long. Like it's a large, but Lord have mercy, they made it like super super long. But I like the way. Actually, this might have been an extra large. That might have been a problem. No, it's original fit too. See, I didn't really much care for that Bahama shirt. And then here we've got a Caribbean. I like this one because we've got the parrot, we got the pineapples, we've got the fruit. That's a pretty cool shirt. And this is a new one I just picked up, and this is a Tommy Bahama. When we went out to pick up Moon, our new Tesla 2021. I got to pinch myself and feel like make sure I'm not dreaming, but because I've never owned. This is the first time in my life that I've ever actually bought a brand new vehicle, Now, Kamikaze, she had that Kia Soul. Kia Soul is not no prize winner, but I will say it went the distance. It lasted 10 years. I still got it sitting out there, but I think she bought that one pretty new. But still, the Tesla is just unreal. It's just absolutely unreal. But while we was out in Nashville, we hit the Opryland Mall or Opry Mills Mall, whatever that mall is called out there. And I picked this one up. It was on sale. But honestly, their sales are really about you're paying a regular price. In my opinion, when you go to the malls, it's hard to get a good deal on Bahama shirts anyway. And here's another red shirt. It's got some palm trees in it, got some flowers. I like this shirt okay, but I like the other red shirt. Just about as good, I guess, with the seashells. They're about the same. And this shirt right here, this shirt just looks good, but you can't hardly see the patterns. It's got some palm trees and some leaves and stuff in it, but it's so white. It looks like straight back from the dry cleaners, we got a stain. Lee at Darty's Cleaners, we're going to talk about this. I hope that stain will go away. Go away, stain. Now, here's the older shirt I was talking about. It's older, but you sure can't tell it. This has that look to it. And I'm telling you, especially when you take the lime green, put underneath it, oh, Lord, it looks great. And then you throw some Yeezys on. Oh, yeah. And then here we've got more of the grayish looking, blackish white looking with the palm trees. I've always liked this shirt. You'll see me in a lot of videos in this shirt just because I like the way it feels. And it's a Caribbean, by the way. And the last one was a Tommy Bahama. And here we've got another Tommy Bahama. And this is called Fireworks. Gotta watch this door and try to shut on me. And this is called Fireworks with got the bloomings going out or whatever, But I have always liked that shirt. I'd say, yeah, it's a super solid shirt. Now, I like this shirt because of the buzz. It's got the gold. It looks super solid. It looks great. I love that Bahama shirt, and that is Tommy Bahama. Yeah. And here we got another shirt. This is probably one of my favorites, too. This is definitely one of my favorites, top three. This is a Caribbean. I like this one because it just looks, it's got the gold palm trees on it. It just looks more, a little bit more stylish, more fancy, not so all about play, more about looking decent, So I like that one a lot. And this one right here is the one that's on the book. And it's the second Bahama shirt that I ever bought. And I've always loved this shirt. I probably wish I had about 10 of these just to make sure in case one goes wrong. I got some backups because this right here is definitely, without a doubt, my favorite as far as looks goes. Number one as far as looks. Number one, as far as sentimental value, and I like it as far as looks too, but it's got the pineapples on it. Now, my daughter Pineapple actually, we was in the mall one day, and this is kind of what started the trend. She saw this pineapple shirt here, and probably at that time the most expensive shirt I'd ever bought. But you guys will see this too. I think maybe on the back of the book, might be this one now instead of the other one. I think that's right. So it's probably me and Kamikaze on the back of the book. We used to have that one, me, just a picture of me on the back of the book with this that shirt. So we changed that. Put this one with this right here. Is when I kind of morphed into Marty Bahama in 2017 when we was down in Mexico. So when we picked up our first Facebook group, and it kind of changed the game for us. We went from having control of one group that I had created at that time had about 2,500 members in it. So now we've got control of 160 or 170 groups, and that's only because I give away a lot of groups. And in over 30 something states, over 3 million members combined. These Facebook groups are powerful, I'm telling you, absolutely amazing. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and this is, again, the Bahama collection plus the one I have on. It would go about right in this area right here as far as what I like about it. But yes, thanks again, guys. I have just created one of the greatest groups ever for realtors and for loan originators, and this group has step-by-step videos how to set your text replacement up, step-by-step videos on how to get referrals the very easy way. And one poll that I created back in April, I added up the volume on it right now. It's got about $30 or $35 million in volume of people wanting to sell their houses. So if you don't think the buzz is legit, you need to just reach out to me and I can show you 7 years of proof. We are changing the game with these Facebook groups. There'll be no more buying leads. All right, guys, there's the Bahama shirts. Again, this is my fave. Thank you, Pineapple, for picking that out. Thank you, Kamikaze, for helping me morph into Marty Bahama. See you, guys. Stay tuned for more videos.